The success of the Red Hook food vendors lays in the fact that many people who are their patrons, their customers, their friends, actually come from the same countries. They share the same language, the nationality, perhaps the same towns. As immigrants, we at some point, especially if you're a first generation, you always find yourself yearning that home feeling. If you were not born in this country and you were brought up in another culture, there's always going to be a part of you that reminisces your land, where you come from. And oftentimes the only way to bring back that feeling physically is by connecting with your food.
About 2 years ago, I predicted the $330 million. I didn't pick the numbers. I actually predicted who was going to win, the location where they were going to win, their birthdays, their birth signs, and it actually happened like that. And the New York Post had put me on page 6, right next to the gossip column, which was pretty cool. And it was a big ad. This is the exact size of the ad, and that was one of my other highlights of my adventures. I believe God has sent me down and helped me come to this earth to help deliver prophetic messages to help people. And my passion has grown since I was very young, since I was 14 years old, reading people. I believe God delivers something inside me to help people out and speak to them through the prophetic messages that come through me to help each other out and get them to have a little bit of a better life in their lives.
In 2010, we had our first Coming Out of the Shadows event, and someone emailed me asking why I was telling people to come out as undocumented. Later on in October, I started the Ask Angie advice column based on that question because I thought to myself, there are a lot of people out there asking themselves the same thing, and there's no space for these questions to be asked or answered. And so in October of 2010, Ask Angie was born. Hey everyone, I've been getting a lot of emails from people asking me what's the update with my deferred action application, because in the last video I talked about how I was scared and some of the doubts that I had and how I had decided that I was going to apply now. There's always these different kinds of relationships while being undocumented. There's the one where you don't want to tell them you're undocumented because you feel like that doesn't define you, that's not who you are, they shouldn't focus on that, so you don't tell them. But then they start asking you all these weird questions. I think we are exploited and abused by a lot of people, and we don't know our rights, we don't know where to go, we don't know what to say, and so we kind of suck it up and just take it and don't say anything at all, because we think that we are not supposed to say anything, we're not even supposed to be here, so why would anyone care?